Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is a tarot reading between you and the person on your mind. And that is whoever the hell you're thinking of. It is a romantic reading, though, so it has nothing to do with friends, coworkers, family, none of that. This is romance only. If you don't have a romantic partner, then it could be about somebody that you may come into contact in the future, or it may just not be for you. So use your discernment on that. Just want to say this real quick. I am a Gemini Sun and Mercury, and I love you all very much as my fellow Geminis. Much love and light to you all, always. Also, I did want to put this out. If you happen to have no placements in Gemini and you're not cross-watching for one, it's cool if you are. Cross-watchers can stay. But if you just happen to click on this because you feel like, oh, this looks interesting, the title is catchy, kind of sounds like my situation, don't have any placements in Gemini, but I'm clicking anyways, that's totally cool as well. You're welcome to stay because the universe led you to this video for a reason and it's pulling at you most likely for a reason. So stick around. Let's hear what these messages are going on between you and the person on your mind, Gemini. Let us see what we got going down here between you and somebody. We're going to do 3 cards for them and their energies at this current moment, 3 cards for you and your energies in this current moment, and then we'll go from there as far as outcome, maybe clarifications, etc. Goes. So, between you and the person on your mind, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross-watchers, and whoever finds this video feels like clicking on it. Clicking on it and saying hello. If you like or resonate with this video, at any point, please leave the like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, share it with somebody that you may feel needs to hear it. It's the best way to support the channel as well as support me. Know that I love you and hope that you will choose to stay with me and continue to give me your time and energy. All right, Spirit, listen here. I need you to, all right, you already know the ordeal, Spirit. King of Cups reversed. So it could be dealing with a water sign. Pisces specifically. Could be any water sign. Definitely dealing with somebody that is emotionally unavailable. Emotionally unavailable so far. That's what they're feeling like. At least their energies. Come on, Spirit. What else do you got for me? Queen of Pentacles. Could be going through money issues. They could be unable to focus on emotional commitment due to money. Due to money. Other card for them. 5 of Pentacles. They're not ready to give up on this connection, though. Even if you feel like they have given up. If you feel like they've given up, Gemini, they have not. They're going through some stuff. Yes, they are. Money is a big thing here with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. They could be feeling a little on the edge in terms of their finances. And let's be real, with capitalism being the way that it is and the world being how it's created, unfortunately, money takes precedent. I can't say that word. But you know what I'm trying to say. Not president like the USA president, but whatever. It takes priority. That's a better word. Priority over anything else usually, right? Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups reversed. This person is not ignoring you on purpose. They're not ignoring you on purpose, Gemini. They are going through something financially for a lot of you. Others, it could be them feeling like they are unworthy of your commitment, I'm hearing for some of you. And they're pulling themselves back through self-sabotage. They don't even realize that they're self-sabotaging here. Because I feel like you, Gemini, at least a lot of you that will resonate with this message is how I'm feeling at this moment, love this person, will connect with this person, and would not understand why they feel insecure, like undeserving of this connection with you. I feel like they're very physically attractive. If you already have been dating this person for a while or have known them for a while, they might have had money in the past, money stability, and now that they're running into money trouble, it is now causing them to feel insecure and unworthy of your love because they feel like they can't provide or bring things to the table in the relationship like maybe they feel like they have. If this is somebody you're not dating, somebody you're courting, this could be somebody that, again, they had a lot of money when you guys first met, started dating, taking you out places or attempting to court you, and now they've fallen onto financial hard times and feel very insecure due to that. Doesn't have to be that, though. It could literally be self-worth with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. It could be just self-worth and have nothing to do with finances, but simply not believing that they are deserving of a love and connection with you. All right, so we're getting your energies now, Gemini. What are the 3 cards for Gemini's energy now, Spirit? Can you please tell me? So that way we can allow these beautiful Geminis to figure out, truly, is this their reading or not? Can they connect with it? I need 3 cards. You already gave me 1, which was so beautiful of you, and that is the 10 of Wands reversed. So, Gemini, you're not ready to throw in the towel either. Definitely not ready to throw the towel in, which is not surprising. We are not easily discouraged when we want something or someone, if you will. At least that's how I am, although I am a Libra rising in the 1st house, so it could be that. I got raining cards. Raining cards. Spirit says a lot to tell you. Oh yes, look at that. 6 of Swords to the 8 of Wands. You're ready to communicate that you're in this for the long haul, Gemini. That you are here to really make sure that this person knows that their burdens are not too much for you to handle. And it is perfectly okay to have financial problems or have self-esteem issues, maybe both. And, you know, feel at different times that maybe you aren't worthy of a connection that you have, or maybe not ready for it, or something along those lines. I feel like you have no issues telling your person, though, because we are the communicators after all, that that's perfectly okay. You're ready to move on and have a happy and loving life regardless. You could be in a no contact with this person. Maybe they have withdrawn to the point where you're wondering absolutely what the heck is going on. This could have been somebody who's gung-ho, very into you, lots of communication, lots of dates, etc. Things went on behind the scenes. They became tight-lipped, and now if you have little communication, maybe no communication at all, most likely what guided you to seek answers through tarot and find this reading. Either way, you're not ready to walk away from this, give up on this. Whatever burdens they have too, I feel like is not going to be something you can't handle. And I feel like you want to know that you're ready to move on and move forward with a relationship regardless of what is going on here between that person and their personal life or whatever that may be. We do have the 7 of Wands here, and that is generally defensive energy. So what I'm going to say here, even though it's for your energies, I'm going to point it for your person too. Careful if you want to go towards them and like maybe ask what's wrong, and don't try to pry it out of them. If they're not ready to communicate, you cannot force them. That is only going to make things worse. 1, you probably know that already, but in the off chance that you were thinking about it, I'm here to give you a reminder. 2, they could be defensive if they're not ready to talk to you about it or tell you about this thing. They could also be defensive because they might be embarrassed or, again, having that low self-esteem issue. Where if you go about it a certain way, Gemini, I feel like this person might feel like you're trying to attack them. I'm not kidding. And that is not a sign of immaturity. I think it's actually a sign of trauma. This person's been through a lot in the past, all right? Been through hell and high water. For the newer relationships or not even dating yet, just courting phase, you might not know that yet. You really might not, and that's another big reason why this is confusing. I'm getting a lot of confusing feeling coming from you, Gemini. And remember, cross watchers, roles could be reversed. This could be Gemini to you, whatever. But with the 7 of Wands, I feel like also, Gemini, though, this energy is not only just defensive, but you're being very defensive of them. So, like, if somebody was to come and talk shit, somebody was to come and try some crap or make them feel horrible, you have no problem apps immediately coming to their defense. And that is not shocking at all. Me being Gemini, I would give my life for my people. I don't care how minuscule or extreme the circumstances are. I would for somebody that is in my circle in a heartbeat. People don't realize how about we get a really bad rap, okay? Which I'm sure as a Gemini you know. But not all Geminis are lying, sneaky, two-faced people. Certainly not me. And anybody that's close to me can attest that I am not. And I know everybody in my life will tell you outright if I'm a douchebag or not and shouldn't be trusted. So, you're going to trust their opinion. Period. I feel like you're the same way. Like, you're going to give your life for this person. You would defend this person above all costs. And that may be something they don't realize or know. If they do feel, they may not feel like they deserve it. I feel like they really are struggling right now in their head a lot, kind of like 8 of Swords energy. Self-sabotage, and it's because, again, could stem back to their childhood, not being loved enough, not being told that you're worthy, or you know, somebody that deserves, that they are somebody that deserves true love, and somebody that will stick by them through thick and thin. My biggest advice to you is have patience, Gemini. And that's hard for Geminis, I get it. But please, please, please be patient. Be patient. This person's going to take a while. They're there. They're ready. They're not giving up. They're ready to commit. If they ain't committed already. But they are going through big battles right now. Big battles. Hermit reverse. They will come out from the cold and talk to you. Eventually open up. Eventually tell you. Or at the very least let you in some way, shape, or form. I haven't asked the outcome yet, but something did fly out. We're going to read it anyways. And it is the 9 of Pentacles. They see you as this beautiful person who is very stable, very ready to commit, very good with communication. We are Geminis, like I said, the communicators of the zodiac. And they see that. I have the Hermit there, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. Also ruled by Mercury, but still. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. Definitely seeing you as somebody that is, in a lot of ways, if it's the self-esteem issue that I've been talking about, which can go hand in hand with money issues as well, or not. Like I've said many times in this reading so far, they see you as somebody much more well-off than them. And even if that's not through money, it could be through spirituality, through confidence, through whatever. You are better off than them. That is how they feel. It may be true in some ways, but that's definitely how they are feeling, and kind of internalizing that in a negative way. And it's coming out in a negative reaction towards the relationship, which really stinks. That's why I say you need patience with this person. I have to pause the video. I'll be right back. Don't worry, we're going to continue. Have to run somewhere. Just give me one moment. Okay, I'm back, Gemini. Yes, wearing something different. My coat got too hot as well. But here we are. All right. So now we're going to go straight into the outcome for you all. Straight into the outcome. Spirit, listen here. Need that again with the knocking. Want me to knock the deck. I never did that before, but here we are. All right, Spirit. Let me know. Let the people know. Let these Geminis know. Let these cross watchers know. Let these whoever the hell aligns with this video or feels like it's for them know. What's the outcome between them and their current person they're dealing with, dating, on their mind, whatever. Could be an ex from the past. Who knows? Anyone. What is going on? What will this outcome be for this energy here, this reading? With the Ace of Swords reversed, communication will not improve right away. Or they could communicate more, because like I said, the Hermit reversed. But are they going to provide clarity? Honestly, sorry about that, my laundry in the back. Are they going to provide clarity, or are you going to receive clarity from this person? With the Ace of Swords reversed, it doesn't mean that you won't get that clarity at some point. Severely delayed. Severely delayed. If you try to rush it, like I said, patience, Gemini. You try to rush this, you're not going to get clear answers from this person. You're going to become frustrated very easily if you cannot get clear answers from clear communication from somebody, Gemini. I know how this works, okay? I've been there. I've been around the block a little bit. Not a lot, but enough to know. And if I haven't been through this experience myself, I've watched others go through it and observed. And that's how I know. Don't force communication. It's not worth it. Two of Pentacles. You're going to have a decision to make. You will have a decision to make on how you want to go forward with this connection. Like I said, I don't see either of you throwing in the towel. I just see things being really bogged down by their self-esteem at this moment. And you know what? We're all human. It happens. It's not a reason to give up on somebody. It's not a reason to throw them aside. But you're going to have that decision to make. Do you want to put up with it? Do you not want to? Do you want to wait? The Star reverse, Aquarius energy. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Would not surprise me. Love Aquarius, but I know how they can be. Bottom of the deck with the Six of Cups reverse. This could be an ex for some of you. It could be somebody, an ex or past partner, or somebody you've had some sort of romantic dealings, whether it's commitment or not, with in the past or at a past point in your life. With it being reversed, they're not over you if you're wondering. This is just what's going on, preventing them from reaching out. If it's a no contact, if it's a minimal contact, again, preventing them from reaching out. Especially if it is an ex, they've done something wrong in the past that caused you all to separate. That is really leaning into that self-confidence thing. Am I worthy of Gemini's love? Am I worthy of their commitment? I fumbled it in the past. Am I worthy of a second chance? If it's not a second chance, maybe it's a third chance, fourth chance, fifth chance, any chance. Are they worthy of that? I feel like they may be feeling very bogged down with that. It doesn't always have to be a past person. Every Gemini person, cross-watcher that watches this will have a different story. Why I throw it in there. It could be, if it's your story, it's your story. It does not matter of those minuscule details of whether it's a current partner, new partner, ex-partner, who cares. With the Star reversed, there is healing that still needs to be done, and at some point could cause some healing that needs to be done for you as well. It could be something up here, mental stuff that could begin to play with your mind a little bit if you've trying and kind of getting nowhere. That's why I say patience, and at the end of the day, also, please, please, please care for yourself, right? So if you need to take a step back, take a day, take a mental health break. Totally cool with you. And they should respect that if they love you. I feel like they will, absolutely, because they themselves are also going through shit, so they're going to know. In the off chance that there's somebody that kind of has like, I can go through stuff and, you know, leave you unread or whatever, but you can't do it to me. you might want to reconsider the relationship. I mean, you do what you want to do. But I'm just saying. But I don't think that's the energy here at all for those that will resonate if they've made it to this point in the video. This person is just going through a real rough patch. They want to commit. They will commit in the future if you let them back in, or if you say you decide to walk away, or if they're already in an ex and this is their second, third, fourth, fifth, a millionth chance. You're really still in love with them, which I think you are. For those that are thinking of past love with this video, they're going to come to you at some point, but they have not. Again, it's going to take a long time for them to learn how to communicate, and it's because they haven't healed, you know, with that star reverse there. They haven't healed at all. I got Virgo and Aquarius so far. All signs here, really, but I read major arcana for signs most of the time. All right. I do feel like I want to pull like one or two more on that outcome for you. I'm not sure why, so we're going to do that, Gemini. All right, Spirit, you're telling me there's 2 more cards, so give me those 2 more cards for Gemini on the outcome between them and this person, and we'll get on out of here. What is these last 2 cards you keep speaking of? Give them quickly. Page of Cups, King of Pentacles reversed. I have the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. This is a divine soul connection. Now, here's the thing. With these 2 cards, I feel like one is you and one is them. Here they are, Page of Cups. Pisces energy, possibly Cancer, water sign energy, either way, who cares? They're going to be reaching out. They're going to be wanting to continue this relationship. They're going to be saying, look, I know I have these issues. I know this is going on, but I'm not ready to give up on this. I would like to continue and see where it goes, right? Here's the thing. Here comes your energy. You could be being brought down by this person's energy, especially if you're an empath or a sponge to other people's, like, vibrations and stuff. So, but a lot of you with this reverse, well, this could be you saying, no, we're in this together. You know, we are in this together. What's yours is mine, love. That's the wrong card. Sorry about that. Where'd you go? There you are. What's yours is mine, love. Beautiful. That's so sweet in a way if you feel like that. I would, but I'm just saying. That is really cute. It is a divine connection, divine soul connection for a lot of you as well. They're going through these issues. That's why you're experiencing this, and that's the energies at this time. If this resonates with you and you are not subscribed to the channel, please do so. It would greatly make me so happy. Also, leave a like, comment, and a share to somebody you feel may need to hear these messages as well, Gemini. Remember this, you are loved, wanted, needed by everybody that knows you, everybody that will know you in the future, and the world is a better place with you in it. Thank you so much for giving me a chance to read for you today. And I'd love to see you all around the channel very soon. Much love and light.